What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. And this is your UFC 281 full card predictions. What a phenomenal card we got here, man. This is a phenomenal card. Couldn't talk, man. Probably best card of the year. I mean, obviously, was it UFC 276? I think that card was awesome in terms of how stacked it was. But this card is stacked. Even 280 was stacked. But I think this card is actually going to be one of those stacked cards that deliver. I think this is the stacked card that delivers. I think this is the one that we're going to be like, okay, this was a good one. And they always go crazy at Madison Square Garden. And I cannot wait for these fights. But I can't wait. It's going to be all sick. But besides that, go follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. All those links will be down below in the description box. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. Man, we got some good fights. We started off the card with a good fight. Carlos Ulberg versus Nikolai Nikamawanu. I'm saying it like Dan Hooker. Oh, man. I'm gonna rock with Carlos Ulberg here by a very boring leg tap jab decision. Not no leg kicks, I call them leg taps. But Nikamawanu, man, he could get the win here. I wouldn't be surprised. He had a pretty good fight in his last fight, so yeah, he looked solid. But I'm rocking with Carlos Ulberg by decision. Really good fight coming up next though. Julio Arce versus Montel Jackson. Man, Montel Jackson hasn't competed in a long time, in a year and a month. It's been a minute since he murdered JP Buys. His last loss was to Brett Johns, who's a good fighter. He destroyed Jesse Strader. He also beat Brian Kelleher, right? I think a long time ago. So that's actually a decent win for him. Montel Jackson's really good. He's really good. Julio Arce is also really good. Has a win over Dan Ige. Two guys that are really good. Also, Arce is coming off that win over Daniel Santos, which is aged beautifully for him. It's a hard fight for me to pick. Obviously, I'm a little biased towards Arce. I like Julio Arce, so I'm going to rock with him. But I could see Montel Jackson getting the KO here. And it's a tough fight, man. Montel's long arms. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough fight. But I'm rocking with Arce here by decision over Montel Jackson just because of the activity. Next fight, Mike Trizano versus Singwon Choi. I'm completely done with Mike Trizano here. Obviously, Choi got completely taught how to strike against Kulabau, but still, and that was weird. It was a split decision. That's weird. But Mike Trizano, that Lucas Almeida fight, I can't forgive him for that one. He shit the bed there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't forgive him for that. So I'm rocking with Choi by third round TKO. I think he gets him out of there. Trizano had some potential when he was coming up, but I'm done with him. I'm done. Next fight, Carolina Kovacevic versus Savannah Gomez. Savannah Gomez looked really, really good in her last fight, man. Got the knockout there. She has good hands, but her grappling sucks. I think Carolina Kovacevic is the better grappler of the two. I can see her getting a sub here, like she did against Felice Herring, but it's still Felice Herring. And that was the last girl she beat prior. It was a rematch. So I could see Gomez. If they're standing up, I'd actually favor Gomez in the stand-up. So it's weird. But on the ground, I think Carolina Kovacevic should win this fight. It's very hard for me to predict what Carolina is going to do in there. Because if she stands there, Gomez is going to win this fight. It's just a fact. So I'm gonna rock with Carolina Kovacevic because I'm assuming she's going to grapple. So I'm gonna rock with her by submission in the second round. But I could see Gomez getting the victory here. Next fight, Ottman Azaitar versus Matt Frevola. Man, this is gonna be a banger. This is a hard one. Ottman Azaitar hits like a truck. I'll never forget when he's fighting Kama Worthy. Kama Worthy was was at that point everyone's favorite underdog. The guy was coming off a win over I think Luis Pena, and people were like, "Oh man, Kama Worthy is something special." And Kama Worthy's he's been getting knocked out left and right. So and he got cut. So it's not a big deal as it used to be. But Ottman's good, and I think these guys were scheduled to fight. I think so. I think was it UFC 257. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they were scheduled to fight a while back. Matt Frevola has a win over Jalen Turner, which is aged beautifully for him. Matt Frevola's a good fighter, man. He went to a draw against Lando Venata. If Matt does not fight dumb and fights a really good fight, I think he can win this fight. I really, really do. And I'm actually going to rock with Matt Frevola. Ottman hasn't fought in 2 years. All right? And he's been fat, this and that, all that, rah. If Ottman goes out there and knocks out Matt Frevola, I would not be surprised at all. I expect that. But if the steamroller can just fight a smart fight, this is his fight in the bag. Real talk, it's his fight. So yeah, I'm gonna rock with Frevola by decision. Actually, by TKO in the 3rd round. I think he's gonna break Ottman. And steroid user going down. All right, TRT Azaitar. All right, you're going down. Next fight: Andre Petroski versus Wellington Turman. Man, I love this fight. Andre Petroski's a good fighter. He's solid in a lot of areas, but Wellington Turman, man, has a good guard. He's an experienced light heavyweight in the UFC. I think Andre has a lot of potential to be really good, but he gasses out. I've seen Wellington Turman in 3-round fights. So I'm going to rock with Turman here, actually, by sub. Yeah, I would say in the second. Petroski's gas tank is really, really bad. Maybe he's fixed that. I don't know. But Turman's chin is horrible, so I could see Petroski knocking him out. But Petroski likes to wrestle, so I don't know. Either Petroski keeps us on the feet. I could see that, but yeah, I'm gonna rock with. You know what? Fuck it, man. I'm taking. I'm rocking with Turman. I'm rocking with Turman here. I'm gonna rock with Turman here. I was thinking about going to Petroski real quick, but yeah, it's all good. I'm rocking with Turman. Next fight: Erin Blanchfield versus Molly. Oh my god! Versus Molly McCann. Oh man, I forgot they made this fight. I forgot this. Oh, yeah. Hey. Do I even need to say anything? Do I need to say anything? Who I'm going to pick? Erin Blanchfield's going to kill this girl. Oh, man. If Erin Blanchfield somehow finds a way to get knocked out, shame on you. And never look at anybody. Yeah, Blanchfield by decision, bro. Oh, my God. I forgot they made that. And, okay. You know what's crazy? So for the rest of these fights, I got breakdowns on. So go check that out. So up next is Dominick Reyes versus Ryan Spann. I got a breakdown on it. I'm rocking with Dominick Reyes. I think by 2nd round TKO. I think that's what I said on my breakdown. He's quicker than Ryan Spann. I think he might even have a grappling advantage going in there in terms of his wrestling. The only thing that Ryan Spann has on him is his length and his power. And we obviously Dominick coming off the knockout, so it's a bad look. But I think the Dominator, it's not the Dominator, the Devastator. You know, he's not the Dominick Cruz guy. You know, he ain't that Dominick Cruz guy. But yeah, I think, man, I know Reyes is coming off some knockout losses, but come on, this is Ryan Spann we're talking about, you know, Johnny Walker's son, all right? Okay, the guy that almost beat John Jones, right? Like, he beat John Jones. I shouldn't say he almost did. The guy that beat John Jones, in my humble opinion, should be able to beat Ryan Spann, right? You know, it'd be sad if Ryan Spann KOs him. I'd actually feel like I'd feel really bad for him. But yeah. Next fight, Renato Moicano versus Brad Riddell. I did a breakdown on this, so go check that out. It's coming out later this week. I gotta go Renato Moicano by 2nd round sub. Yeah, a Jalen Turner's son. He ain't doing nothing to big money Moicano, okay? Big money, big stakes, big checks, baby. You ain't beating Moicano. Say goodbye. We rocking Renato Moicano by 3rd round sub. I mean, it's a good fight. It's close. It is 50-50. I could see Brad winning it. I don't want to disrespect Brad too much. But yeah, man. I think Brad, his chin is compromised for sure. For sure. I think his chin is compromised. I mean, he got hurt twice, so he's coming into this one. He's been hurt a lot, actually. He got, the only fight I think I've never seen him get hurt was the Alex De Silva fight and then the Magomed Mustafayev fight, and those fights were close. He got hurt against Jamie Malarkey, he got hurt against Dober, he got hurt against Fiziev, he got hurt against Turner. You know what I'm saying? He's been getting hurt, wobbled stuff or finished. You know, so yeah, I'm rocking with Renato Moicano. Moicano, even though like he lost to Dos Anjos, he gave a good account of himself in that 5th round. I think Moicano is ready to make a run to the top 15. Like, it's been a minute where we've been like, come on, Moicano, you are top 5 material at featherweight. When are you going to make that run at 155? I'm a big Moicano guy, and I've always seen this guy's potential, man. When he stays defensively sound, he's good, man, and his grappling's like good. Like, it's just, he's really, really good. He's legit. Next fight, my guy Dan Hooker versus Claudio Puelles. I got a breakdown on this. Y'all know who I'm picking. I'm a Dan Hooker fanboy till the day I die. Doesn't matter if the man catches 20 L's. I'm going to take 20 L's with him, man. Y'all already know how I'm feeling. But I'm rocking with Dan Hooker by 3rd round TKO. I think Dan gets the KO here. I think Dan's takedown defense is good enough to defend Claudio's takedown attempts. And I think this is going to be on the feet. Claudio Puelles, like, he's a good fighter, don't get it twisted. Awesome knee bars, but besides that, I've seen him get turned into a punching bag multiple times. He's got a lot better on the feet, but he was going life and death with Chris Guzmacher. This is Dan Hooker. This is Daniel Hooker, by the way. All right? Let's not forget the Hangman was top 5 at one point. This kid ain't. So I'm rocking with Dan Hooker, all right? I'm a brick by brick, baby. Brick by brick. Next fight up, Frankie Edgar versus Chris Gutierrez. Frankie Edgar, one of my lifelong MMA heroes, the Rocky of the UFC. The answer will have an answer for Mr. El Guapo. Chris Gutierrez is going down. He's going to go down to Takedown City, Wrestling Town, Suplex City, baby. I'm hyped, yo. I know I'm going crazy. But I'm rocking with Frankie, man. I think Frankie's obviously he's the better grappler of the two. The only thing I have to worry about is his chin. But besides that, I think Frankie got this in the bag, man. I really, really do. It's his last fight, it's his retirement fight. And if he can just get those takedowns, don't get hit too much and protect the legs, he can win. He was competitive with Pedro Munoz. Even if you felt like Pedro Munoz won that fight, you still have to admit Frankie won a round. So he was competitive with him, and I think Frankie can win this fight. He's older, and I don't like him being 41 still fighting, but I think Frankie by decision is not a bad decision. But yeah, next fight, Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. Awesome fight. I did a breakdown on this, and this is out. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I'm rocking with Dustin Poirier by obviously 3rd round TKO. Or you know what? Yeah, 3rd round TKO. I'm rocking with 3rd round TKO. I've been saying a lot of 3rd round TKOs lately. Chandler's better than, not Chandler. Dustin's better than Chandler. It's just that simple. Chandler's 36. Dustin's 33. It's crazy that Chandler likes to say that, fucking Dustin's at the end of his career. He doesn't want it like he does. He's trying to make it sound like Dustin's old and he's like had the title fights. Bro, like, you're 36, he's 33. Like, you should be saying that about yourself. You've been in the title fights. You've had the wars, right? Like, come on now. You got knocked out by a 45er. You know, that's just a fact. Dustin used to be at 45. So, he might repeat history. You got bad luck with those guys. But, hey, you never know. Chandler could possess his inner Michael Johnson and teach Dustin Poirier some respect. He also got Henry Hooft in his corner. Henry Hooft saw that Michael Johnson versus Dustin Poirier murder scene. So, you never know. I could see it. Or Chandler could, grapple and stuff like that. I think Chandler has the skill set to beat Dustin Poirier. I truly, truly believe that. If he was a lot younger, I would pick Chandler. I really would. My only issue with picking Chandler right now is he doesn't fight smart. He should have beat Gaethje. I don't know what he did that day, and I'll never forgive him for that. So, yeah, I'm rocking with Dustin Poirier here. Next fight, Carla Esparza versus Weili Zhang. I'm rocking with Carla Esparza by 3rd round TKO. I'm saying everyone's getting smoked in the 3rd round. Yeah, she's a better. Weili's just better. I'm sorry. Like, Weili's grappling has just it's gone to a high level now. Now you have to worry about her wrestling. I've never been a big fan of Weili, but ever since that last Joanna fight, she sold me, man. I can't even hate on her no more. She's legit. She's legit as fuck. I know Joanna. You could say Joanna didn't want to be there, and Joanna was coming off a long layoff. That is, all those things are true, but to dominate Joanna like that on the ground, That's what impressed me more than the knockout, because I've seen Joanna get knocked out like that. I never seen Joanna get dogged out on the ground like that. That was insane. That was a critical performance. The wrestling was beautiful. Yeah, I was like in shock. I was like, what the fuck? When did she do this? When did she learn how to do this? Cejudo changed that bitch, man. I was like, yo. And I remember when she got takedowns on Rose, I was like, whoa, her wrestling's looking good. I was like, what is this? But, yeah, I got to rock with a Weili here by third round TKO. And I love Carla. You know, I picked Carla against Rose, but I think it's time. Cookie Monster. She's a GOAT, though. She's a GOAT. I don't care what no one says. She's a GOAT. But, yeah. And in the main event, I also got a breakdown on this. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. This is a closer fight than what people are giving credit for. I watched the kickboxing fights. Israel was doing good. He was doing good in those fights. And he could win this. He really could. I think a lot of people are kind of like, oh, Pereira's going to smoke him. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people are giving credit for. But Pereira's just powerful. He's just powerful. And the thing why I'm picking Pereira over Izzy, Eugene Behrman said it best. The guys that have beaten Izzy are bigger guys, and Pereira's huge. He's bigger than Dominick Reyes. I saw that picture of them kind of like just, you know, fucking flexing, and he looked humongous. He's huge for a middleweight. And, yeah, that's what Izzy's going to struggle with. He doesn't have a reach advantage. He doesn't have all those, you know, lengthy kind of advantages over Pereira, you know, that he has over some of his other opponents like Jared Cannonier, Robert Whittaker, Marvin Vettori, you know, all those other guys, Paulo Costa. The truth is Izzy's going to struggle here. I truly believe that. I think he might have success, but when Pereira starts touching his chin, I think he's going to go down. And I'm rocking with Pereira by second round TKO just because of the size. Honestly, the size. It's how I feel. I could see Izzy winning this. I really could, you know, leg kicking him to death or maybe even finishing him. But yeah, I'm rocking with Pereira by second round TKO. And dude, it's crazy on Tapology. It's like 51-49. I haven't seen something like that for Izzy fight in a long time. Maybe, yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time, y'all. I really have not. I've not. It's a close. Like maybe since the first Robert Whittaker fight on Tapology, it's not been like that. So, yeah, I'm rocking with Pierre. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna be streaming too. Man, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be watching fights, y'all. Man, a lot of breakdowns this week, so go check out all those videos. Man, I went crazy this week with a lot of videos. Hope you guys enjoy this fight week. Love y'all. Goodbye. Your boy eBay's out of here. And oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. Y'all know I love y'all. So see y'all, and I'm out of here.